Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, we'll be talking about volume. Our objective is to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism when given the number of unit solids in the layer and the number of layers. Observe these pictures below. Have you ever seen these before? Do you know what they are called? If you said they are cubes, you are correct. Now, do you know what shape this is? If your guess was rectangular prisms, you are correct. We have discussed these before in a lesson about prisms and pyramids. Can you describe this rectangular prism? Why is it called a prism? Why is it called a rectangular prism? Look around your class or home. Do you see these shapes anywhere? Can you list them? Can you list where? All right, so some of these like our matches box, lunch boxes, or pencil case, some of those items can have the shape of a rectangular prism. Okay. Now let's go exploring. Do you think we can use some of the tiny cubes to fill up the inside of my prism? Look at what happens to these cubes and our prism. So here we go. We are putting some of them in. All right. And we continue here. Can you explain what you noticed happened with the cubes and or prisms? What did you notice about the cubes at the end? So they fill all of the inside. Do you know what the space filled with the cubes is called? The name given is volume. Have you ever heard about volume? And bear in mind, we're not talking about volume in terms of noise. What is volume then? Volume is the amount of three-dimensional space an object occupies. Volume is measured in cubic units. For example, the amount of space inside this aquarium or the amount of space inside this box. Remember, the area is the amount of square units needed to cover a two-dimensional shape. Area is measured in square units. Observe the diagram below. The shaded part of the prism is the area. Okay. Do you see how volume and area are similar and how they are different? So this front face here, if we are calculating that alone, that would be the area of just this face. Hmm? If we are calculating volume, it's all of the things that would fit into the space within the rectangular prism. Observe the diagram below. How many cubes do we need to fill the given space? This is a lot, right? Let's look at an easier way to get the answer. Rather than counting each cube in the shape, we can use the formula to find it out. And it would be the length times the width times the height. So length times width times height. Now we're being asked to calculate the volume of each of the boxes. So we have 4 times 7 times 13. So what would that one be? So let's go with 4 times 7 would be 28. So 28 times 13. 3 8 24, right? 4 carry 2, 3 2 6 and 2 8 0. Cross this one out. 1 times 8 8, 1 times 2 2. Add these, we get 4 16, carry 1. So this would be 364 cubic meters. So for this one, 364 yes, cubic meters. Next one, we have 3 by 2 by 4. Okay. So 3 twos would be 6 and 6 times 4 would be 24. So this would be 24 cubic centimeters. This one is 11 by 14 by 9. So let's go with 11 by 9. That's 99. So 99 now by 14. So 99 by 14. 4 nines would give us 36. Let's write 6 and carry 3. 4 nines, 36 and 3 gives us 39. Placeholder. Cross 1 times 9, 9. 1 times 9, 9. Let's add these. This would be 6, 9, 2 is 18, right? 8 and carry 1. 9 and 1 will be 10. 10 and 3, 13. 1,386 cubic centimeters. 1,380. Let's write it here. 1,386 cubic centimeters. So in this episode, we were looking at volume. We should now be able to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism when given the appropriate units. So we could multiply the length by the width and then multiply that answer by the height. Take care, practice as usual, and we'll see you in our next episode.